Hola mi gente, I want to show you how I make my broccoli and cheddar soup. This soup is creamy, delicious, and just perfect. Alright guys, so the first thing we're going to do is cook some bacon. So in your Dutch oven pan on medium heat, start to crisp up some bacon. So while my bacon cooks, I'm going to get the rest of my ingredients ready. So I'm going to start by chopping up 3 handfuls of broccoli. You just want to cut it into small pieces. Alright guys, so the next thing we're going to do is prep some carrots. So I'm just going to go ahead, peel them and shred them. So I'm using 1 large carrot. You can use 2 medium-sized ones. So the next thing is 1 Spanish onion. You're just going to go ahead and dice it up into small dices. So after I chopped up my onion and stopped playing around, I'm going to go ahead and smash up 3 garlic cloves. So at this point, my bacon is nice and crispy, so I'm just going to put it to the side until I'm ready to use it. So now in the same bacon fat, you're going to start to saute your onions. So guys, for my soup, you need about 5 cups of chicken broth, but I don't have any. So I'm just going to mix together water and chicken bouillon, and that's my chicken broth right there. So after about 2 minutes, my onions are translucent. So I'm going to start to saute my garlic for 30 seconds. Alright guys, so at this point my camera died. So the only thing you miss is that I added some butter and flour to my onions and my garlic, and I just saute it for about 1.5 minutes. So now I'm just adding my chicken broth and I'm whisking everything as I'm adding it because I want my flour to really dissolve into the chicken broth. So now you're going to add the rest of the ingredients. So I'm going to add my milk as well as my heavy cream. And mi gente, I have my flame on medium, so keep it between medium to medium low. And then we're going to season it all with sazón completo, a little bit more garlic. And then we're going to add adobo, Cajun seasoning, and some black pepper. Now you're going to mix everything together. Allow those ingredients to cook for about 3 minutes, and then I want you to taste it and adjust it to your liking. So I ended up adding a little bit more adobo and Cajun seasoning. So I just allowed the spices to cook for another extra minute, and then I'm going to add my broccoli as well as my carrots. Now you're going to cook your soup for about 15 to 20 minutes just until the broccoli soften, and so does the carrots. Mi gente, by the way, everything that I'm using for this recipe is going to be down in the description. So all of the ingredients is going to be down below. So after about 15 minutes, my soup is almost done. So I'm just going to go ahead and add freshly grated cheddar cheese. Make sure you grate your own cheese for this soup. Allow it to melt, and we are all done. This soup just couldn't be any better. So when you serve it, you're going to serve it with some cheddar cheese, that crispy bacon, and some toast. Or just, girl, just eat it like that. It doesn't matter what you serve this with. This soup is so good. It's comfort. It's delicious. It's so easy to put together. And girl, the leftovers are going to be even better. Thank you so much for watching, y buen provecho.